Hello YouTube, welcome to a bonus episode of our Final Fantasy IX Side Quest Challenge series. Now the reason why I do this is because I was actually recording episode 39, but my computer crashed. So I've mentioned this already in my Underrealm series, but my computer is sent back to the manufacturer, and I'm out of a computer for like a week and a half. Now I am getting it back on Monday, so it's Saturday now for me, so when you see this, that means I'll get my computer back tomorrow. So for our Tuesday episode of Final Fantasy, we will be back to normal, and hopefully I'll be able to record properly on my gaming computer. I tried it on my laptop. It was super extremely laggy. It was unplayable. And wouldn't have been nice for you to watch either. So I thought I'm not gonna release bad footage. I also didn't want to skip a video, so I thought I might as well make a bonus episode. And in this bonus episode, I am going to go through all these side quests that are in the game, well, that we are going to do, and also the ones that we have already started and or completed. So to start off, I am going to tell you something about the blue magic spells. So we have 24 blue magic spells in total, of which we have already collected 16. So we've collected Mighty Guard, Aqua Breath, Frog Drop, Pumpkin Head, Mustard Bomb, Limit Glove, Level 3 Defenseless, Angel Snack, Vanished Knight, Magic Hammer, White Wind, Matra Magic, Auto Life, Level 4 Holy, and Goblin Punch. We've not found the 1000 needles yet. That's the Cactua that we are supposed to encounter in the outer continent, but we haven't found it yet. And then the ones that are still left are Earthshake, Bad Breath, Roulette, Level 5 Death, Frost, Twister, and Doom. Of those, like the last ones are going to be a little bit more tricky, but still very doable. And then the next side quests are the rare coffees. So we've already got two. We've got the Mocha Coffee from Southgate, and we've got the Kerman Coffee from Madain Siri. We got that very recently. And then the last one that we need to get is the Berman Coffee, and we need to get that in Dali, but that's not going to be until Disc 3. Then we also have 4 mini-figurines to collect. The first one is the Mini Burmecia, which we have collected in a Tantalus hideout, then Mini Bran, which we have to collect in Dali as well. Then another one in the Tantalus hideout is the Mini Prima Vista, but that is not until after we finish the rare coffee side quest that I mentioned before. And then the fourth one is the Mini Sid, the Mini Sid, no, also not that one, yeah, there we go, the Mini Sid, which we have bought in the Treno Auction House. Then the next thing is Stellazzio coins. There's 13 in total. We've also already collected a few. We have the Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus. We skipped Virgo in the Black Mage Village, so we have to get back for that one. And we have collected Libra from the Madain Siri Fountain a few episodes ago as well. Then the ones that are left are Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then the last one is Officius, I think we pronounce it, but we can only collect that one after we have collected all 12 others. Then next on the list is the Treno Auction House items. The first one is Elixir, which I've mentioned before. We didn't get for some reason. Now, normally you get that one if you have less than 5 in your inventory. We had less than 5, but it just didn't show up, so we're gonna try for that again later. But yeah, that's one that we didn't find. Now the ones that we did find were Griffin's Heart, Doga's Artifact, Oon's Mirror, Fairy Earrings, Pearl Rouge, the Dane's Ring, Reflect Ring, Magician Robe, and the Mini Sit that I mentioned before. And then the ones that we still have to get are Red Tail Anklet, Feather Boots, Dark Matter, Thief Gloves, Promise Ring, Magical Fingertip, and Ribbon. But they are only sold once, the Ribbon and the Magical Fingertip. Then the side quests, where we're already halfway through, are the Stiltzkin encounters. We've encountered him 4 times in Burmecia, Clara, Fossilroo, and then in Condopiti. And now there's 4 left in Alexandria, which will be very soon. Then in Oilvert, then Branbal, and then lastly in Alexandria, in the steeple again, where we first met him. So yeah, that's still going to be a while. But afterwards, we get a ribbon, which is really good. Then the next thing are the friendly monsters. We've done almost half, pretty much half. We've done 4 out of 9, so we've encountered the friendly Moo near Dali. We didn't do the Ghost, also near Dali or Treno. We didn't get that one, but we did get the Ladybug near the Black Mage Village, the Yeti near Madain Sari, and the Nymph near the Leafer Tree. Now the ones that we still have to do are the Jabberwock, Feather Circle, and Garuda. And then lastly the friendly Yan, which is in Vile Island, but that is also one of the bosses that we are going to fight. Because he is supposedly the biggest, or like not the biggest, but the most difficult boss to defeat. And actually he's not even a boss, but the most difficult enemy to defeat in the entire game. So we're going to defeat him first, then we're just going to encounter him again, and then finish the friendly monster side quest. Then the next thing that we need to do is the Ragtime mouse encounters. We need to encounter him 16 times, also in forest, but we haven't seen him yet. So as you have noticed in the past few episodes, I'm trying to get him, but yeah, he hasn't showed up yet. Then we also have 24 cards collected, which is not bad. We have 24 cards out of 100. I'm not going to name them all, but yeah, we're almost a quarter down the road. Then we have collected 1 out of 6 Chocograph Pieces. So if we have 6 of them, we can reassemble them to a full Chocograph. And of those Chocographs, we need 24, including the one that we will reassemble from the pieces. And 6 of those 24 we've already dug up. Now, I have mentioned this before in a few of my previous episodes, but I'm going to mention it again. If you're ever wondering how far we are down our side quest list, or if you want to follow this episode with me down the list as well, the list is in the description below, so you can always go down to the description below. You see what we've done and how far we are. So to continue, we were at Chocobos, so the next side quest, Chocobo related, is to uncover all 5 Dead Pepper Ocean Foam locations. We can't do that yet because we don't have the proper Chocobo for that. Same for the 5 Dead Pepper Mountain Crack locations, can't do that one either. As for the 21 Chocobo beaches, but that is going to be for later in the game after we've been to Chocobo Paradise as well. Then one that we've actually completed is the Treno Tradition 80 sequence, of which we received a power belt, which was really good, and it's still really good actually. I think I'm still equipping it from time to time. Then the next thing is the Secrets of the Eidolon Wall. We will receive a secret message, but yeah, that's going to be for later in the game as well. As for Quan's Dwelling Reunion, that's with Vivi and with Quina, we will receive running shoes for that. We've already prepped a little bit because we needed to check out the clock or something like that when we went to Quan's Dwelling first. But yeah, the running shoes will give us auto haste, which will be at that time really good. Then the next thing is reach Treasure Hunter rank S. We're just doing that right now. We're stealing, we're gathering cards, we're doing a lot of stuff. That's going to be for in Dugero when we meet Gilgamesh, but again, that's going to be for way later in the game. Then reviving Mognet Central is next on the list. That's going to be also later in the game. We need that because Mognet Central is behind a Chocobo Mountain Crack. So once we did that, once we found Mognet Central, we can start a whole chain of like a link of letters from one Moogle to the other, and in the end we will revive Mognet and we will receive a Protect Ring. Next thing to receive a Protect Ring as well is the Nero family reunion. It's actually one of the side quests that got undiscovered for the longest time in this game. I think it was 10 years or something after the game release. Someone actually found this little side quest. Now that's going to be late in the game as well. It's going to be quite late in the game because we need to go back and forth between fights, but that's before we enter Memoria. So it starts at the start of Disc 4 with the Nova Dragon fight, or kind of with the Nova Dragon fight, and then you can go back to to Lindblom to meet a new member of the Nero family. We need to do this 9 times, but yeah, that's going to be quite a bit to succeed, to complete actually. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that one. A matter of fact. Then the next is collect Steiner's Excalibur weapon. It's not the strongest weapon in the game. The strongest is the Excalibur 2. but yeah, we can't do that anymore because we need to get to Memoria, fight Hades, win, all before 12 hours are up. So yeah, we didn't do that. Then next thing is collect all other ultimate weapons. Not very super difficult. Most of them are very easy to find. And I think, yeah, we don't have any of them yet, obviously. But yeah, we count Steiner's Excalibur, not for that one. For Steiner, we count the Ragnarok as well. That's Chocograph, so we'll kind of have the both of them like that, Chocograph and a weapon. Same for Dagger's Whale Whisker, it's also a Chocograph. And then most of them are in Memoria. But yeah, that's something, again, very late game. Then the next thing are defeat all 4 Knight's House monsters. That's in Treno. We've already done one. We've already done the first one with Steiner. That was a while ago. The next ones we can do in Disc 3. And then the last one, the Behemoth, that will be any time in Disc 4. Then we're almost at the end of our list. We have 4 super bosses, optional super bosses. The Tentarian is Ozma, which is the official super boss of the game. Now Tentarian, actually, we already could encounter a bit earlier, but we didn't do it. We didn't do it because there was a time limit. That was in Alexandria. That was just before we were supposed to save Garnet. I've mentioned it as well in that episode, but yeah, now once we do that later, once we can return, that will be a lot less pressing for time. So Tentarian, Ozma, the official super boss, then Hades. That will be in Memoria, and then the one I've mentioned a little bit earlier in this episode as well is the Friendly Yen. So those 4 optional super bosses need to be done as well, which I'm really looking forward to because I've done Hades before and Tentarian, I think, but I've never tried Ozma or the Friendly Yen. So that will be quite something. Then the last things are the mini-games, which I call mini-games. The first one is impressing 100 nobles, for which we received our first Moonstone. It was actually the first side quest that we finished. That was way in the beginning when Zidane had to fight Blank and we had to impress Queen Bran and 100 nobles. So we've completed that one. The next one is Rallying the Knights. We received an elixir, we did that as well. Next thing is also nice is Deploy the Guard. Is also with the Knights of Pluto. You will receive an Angel Earring for that, but that's going to be for later in the game as well. Then the next one is Feeding the Moogles. So in every disc you can feed the Moogles. And at the end, the 4th time, you will receive an Aloha t-shirt. So that's basically the end game. This is the most useless t-shirt in the game, the most useless armor, body armor, I think it's called, because there's like an Aloha hat, Aloha shirt, and trousers or something like that, like very Hawaii themed. But yeah, Feeding the Moogles, we got 2 out of 4 because we were on disc 2. And then the last thing is the 99 frogs that we have to catch. We've already done 29. So yeah, we're still ways out for that. But afterwards, we will get a very powerful fork for Quina, and we have to fight Master Quail as well, which is really cool. But yeah, those are our side quests. Those are our side quests. So as now, we're at 27.22% down our line. So yeah, over a quarter done. But yeah, 27.22%, not bad at all. Very soon we'll be in Alexandria, we will start doing more side quests as well, and once we have like flight, like if we have the Hildegard 3, or if we have like proper chocobos, we will do a whole lot. But yeah, this is it for now. We've went through all of our side quests. I hope you like this episode. But yeah, please, if you like this, leave a comment. Maybe suggest if you want me to do another episode on maybe once we're at like 50% down the line, or maybe on something else. I don't know. Just let me know. And as always, remember that your friends, your best friends, are the like and the subscribe button. So give your friends a friendly little tap. They would appreciate it so much. I would appreciate it as well. But yeah, hope to see you all in the next episode on Tuesday, back to our normal schedule. But yeah, bye for now.